keeping up with our motto that learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students! Hello, students. A warm welcome to all of you. My name is Neha Shetty from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Here we are for subject Indoor Games, and the topic for today is Table Tennis Part 3. Index: ways to handle paddle or a bat, stance and footwork, types of strokes, competitions, notable players, top 10 Indian players. Two main ways to hold a paddle or a bat: a grip and racket control. Holding the racket determine how you play the game. Though table tennis players grip their rackets in various ways. Their grips can be classified into two major families of style: pen hold and shake hand. The rules of table tennis do not prescribe the manner in which one must grip the racket, and numerous grips are employed. First, shake hand grip. The shake hand grip is so named because the racket is grasped as if one is performing a handshake. This is popularly used worldwide. Many world-class European and East Asian players currently use the shake hand grip, and it is generally accepted that shake hands is easier than to learn pen holder, allowing a broader range of playing styles, both offensive and defensive. Second, pen hold grip. The pen hold grip is so named because one grips the racket similarly to the way one holds a writing instrument. The style of play among the pen hold players can vary greatly from player to player. This is similarly to holding a pen between the thumb and a forefinger. The forefinger and thumb reach over the shoulders of the blade, with other fingers spread over the back. Only one side of the racket is used for both forehand and backhand shots. Traditionally, penhold players use only one side of the paddle. However, Chinese have developed a new technique where both sides of the paddles are used. Stance and footwork. A good ready position will enable you to move quickly into position and to stay balanced while playing powerful strokes. Proper stance and footwork in serving or receiving are just as important in learning table tennis as they are in tennis, badminton, or any other sport skill that requires a constantly alert player. The stance in the table tennis is also known as a ready position. It is the position every player initially adopts when receiving and returns to after playing a shot in order to be prepared and to make the next shot. It involves the feet being spaced wider than shoulder width and a partial crouch being adopted. The crouch is an efficient posture for moving quickly from and also preloads the muscles, enabling a more dynamic movement. The upper torso is positioned slightly forward and the player is looking forward. The racket is held at the ready with a bent arm. The position should feel a balanced and provide a solid base for striking and quick lateral movement. Players may tailor their stance based upon their personal preferences and alter it during the game based on the specific circumstances. Beginner stance in serving. Face slightly to the right side with feet well apart and the left foot forward. Be in position about 1.5 to 2 feet directly bent behind the center line of own court. Stance in receiving. Position is about 2 to 2.5 feet directly in the back of the center line of own court. Feet are well apart, knees slightly bent and body inclined forward in ready position. For forehand strokes, the left foot and left shoulder point approximately toward the table. For backhand strokes, the right foot and the shoulder should point approximately toward the table. Table tennis strokes. Backhand push. It is a defensive stroke using backspin to make it hard for your opponent to attack. By pushing short, you really limit the options your opponent has to take the initiative. Forehand push. This makes it hard for your opponent to attack the ball. By pushing short, your opponent will not be able to take a full swing at the ball. When executing this, you need to impart some backspin. Forehand topspin. It is one of the most fun strokes to play, and once you learn how to impart a strong topspin on the ball, it will become a very consistent stroke. Backhand topspin. It should be learned at the same time as the forehand topspin. It is a great attacking stroke that can really improve your game. By being able to play such an aggressive shot from your backhand side, your opponent will find it difficult to stop you gaining the initiative. Backhand block. It is used against an attacking topspin. As your opponent's shot will be fast, you won't need to make the pace yourself, and so the stroke can be quite short. You will need to vary the angle of the racket depending on the amount of topspin on the ball. Forehand smash. It is used as an attacking stroke to try and win the point. The most common mistake we see the players make with forehand smash is failing to get themselves into the position. The key to the smash is to get your feet moving early and get into a good position. Competitions. Competitive table tennis is popular in East Asia and Europe and has been gaining attention in the United States. The most important international competitions are the World Table Tennis Championships and the Table Tennis World Cup, the Olympics, and the ITTF World Tour. Continental competitions include the following: European Championships, Europe Top 16, the Asian Championship, the Asian Games. Chinese players have won 60% of the Men's World Championship since 1959. In the women's competition for the Korblin Cup, Chinese players have won all but 3 of the World Championships since 1971. Other strong teams come from East Asia and Europe, including countries such as Austria, Belarus, Germany, Hong Kong, Portugal, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Sweden, and Taiwan. There are professional competitions at the clubs level. The respective leagues of Austria, Belgium, China, Japan, France, Germany, and Russia are the examples of the highest level. There are also some important international club teams, competitions such as the European Champions League and its former competitor, the European Club Cup, where the top club teams from European countries compete. Notable players. An official Hall of Fame exists at the ITTF Museum. A Grand Slam is earned by a player who wins single crowns at the Olympic Games, World Championships, and the World Cup. Jano Waldner of Sweden first completed the Grand Slam at 1992 Olympic Games. Deng Yaping of China is the first female recorded at the inaugural Women's World Cup in 1996. The following table presents an exhaustive list of players to have completed a Grand Slam. Philip Gatton and Wang Ho won both the World Championships and the World Cup, but lost in the gold medal matches at the Olympics. Jørgen Persson also won the titles except the Olympic Games. Persson is one of the 3 table tennis players to have completed at 7 Olympic Games. Ma Lin won both the Olympic gold and the World Cup, but lost in the finals of the World Championship. Top 10 Indian players. In India, the count of talented table tennis players is not less. The country is blessed with some of the most talented players. Then may it be Manika Batra or Sharat Kamal. The Indian paddlers had a breakthrough 2018, where they won big at the Commonwealth Games and the Asian Games. Unlike earlier times, today the game is recognized with more respect in the country and across the world. Want to know more about the paddling heroes? Here is a list of top 10 famous table tennis players in India. Neha Agarwal. Neha Agarwal is an Indian table tennis player from Delhi. Having done her schooling from Delhi Public School, the paddler showed signs of genius early by winning the Junior National Table Tennis Championship held at Ahmedabad and Kolkata. In 2008 Beijing Summer Olympics, she was the only woman from India to participate in that discipline. Agarwal received the limelight after beating Paulimi Ghatak and Mohammad Das, who had been favored to win. However, she didn't receive a medal as she lost to Chinese-born Australian Jian Fang Lei. As of now, Neha is pursuing her master's in sports management from Columbia University, New York, United States of America. Ankita Das. Ankita Das is an Indian table tennis player from Siliguri, West Bengal. She won at the 75th Senior National Table Tennis Championship in women's single event. Das had a distinction of representing India at the 2012 Summer Olympics in women's single event. In 2011, she received the Fair Play Award at the Junior World Championship 2011. She gained popularity after receiving the Player Award in the Senior Asian Championship. Ankita Das made history with 10 years of playing continuous national finals in her career. The number of medals she clinched in her career is huge, including the gold medal in the teams and the single got an 8th position in Cadet Challenge and bronze, silver, gold in Lusophonia Games. Swamijit Ghosh. Swamijit Ghosh is an Indian table tennis player from Siliguri, West Bengal. At the very beginning of his career, he became the youngest Indian player to qualify for the London 2012 Olympics. Ghosh also became the youngest national champion at the age of 19 in the 74th National Table Tennis Championship. In April 2017, Swamijit Ghosh won the ITTF Challenge Seamster Child Open Singles event. Considering his immense talent, bigger things are expected from Swamijit Ghosh. Anthony Amalraj. Anthony Amalraj is a professional table tennis player from Tamil Nadu. He won numerous medals at various international tournaments. He won the silver medal at 2014 Commonwealth Games in doubles with Sharad Kamal. Anthony also won the National Table Tennis Championship in 2012 January, beating the toughest Indian table tennis player Sharad Kamal in the finals. He won the gold medal at the 2018 Commonwealth Games held at Gold Coast, Australia in men's event with Sharad Kamal, Harmit Desai, Satya and Sunil Shetty. He was awarded the Arjuna Award in 2017. Kamlesh Mehta. Kamlesh Mehta is a retired table tennis player. He ruled the Indian table tennis for 10 long years. Mehta captained the Indian team from 1982 to 1989 and was the highest ranked Indian player in Asia, the Commonwealth and the world. He represented India in 7 World Championships, 8 Asian Championships, 2 Asian Games, 4 South Asian Federation Games, 2 Olympic Games and many more. Mehta's career best performance was in SAF Games in 1991 at Colombo, where he won 7 gold medals and 4 silver medals. He was awarded the Arjuna Award in 1985. In 2017, he was appointed as the National Observer of Table Tennis by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. Mehta currently runs a table tennis academy by his name. Paulimi Ghatak. Paulimi Ghatak is a table tennis player from West Bengal. She began her sports career in 1992, and since then her performances always got better. Ghatak played at the Sydney Olympics at the age of 16. Ghatak also played in the Indian Open finals in 2007. In 1998, she won both the Senior National and the Junior National Championship. Then the young prodigy won 3 consecutive Junior National Championships in 1996, in 1998 and 1999. She also won 7 Senior National Championships between 1998 and 2016. She represented her country at the Commonwealth Games at Melbourne in 2006. Mohammad Das. Mohammad Das is yet another Bengali paddler to make it big in the world of table tennis. She represented India at multiple international events in the early 2000s. She has secured multiple medals at Commonwealth Games, including a gold in the women's team competition in 2018. In 2013, the India government awarded Das with India's second highest sporting honour, the Arjuna Award, for her contributions towards the sport. At 2015 Commonwealth Championship, she clinched the silver in the singles event along with a team medal. She has become the maximum Commonwealth medal winning Indian table tennis player. Das also was a part in the women's team that won the gold medal in 2018 Commonwealth Games. Presently, she is an employee of Oil India Limited. Satya Gnanaskaran. Satya Gnanaskaran is one of the most famous Indian table tennis players, ranked at 30 in the world as January 2020. He was a member of the Indian team that took the bronze. He was however near the top hundreds in the world until a few months ago, and now has become India's highest ranked player in the latest International Table Tennis Federation ranking with rank 28. In September 2016, Satya clinched the Belgium Open table tennis title in the men's singles category. 2 years later, the star peddler defeated 27th ranked Yuya Oshima to enter men's single pre-quarterfinals of the ITTF World Tour Platinum Qatar Open. In 2018, the 26-year-old received the Toyota Table Tennis Player of the Year award. In the same year, the government honored Satya with the Arjuna Award. Manika Batra is one of the best Indian medal prospects in table tennis at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Both her elder siblings played table tennis and she began playing at the age of 4. Later, Bhadra won a match in a state level under-8 tournament and decided to take it as a career and started training in Hans Raj Model School. Her career achievements include 3 medals at 2015 Commonwealth Table Tennis Championship, 3 gold medals at the 2016 South Asian Games. Manika Batra is the first Indian woman to bag a Commonwealth Table Tennis individual gold medal, a feat that she achieved at the 2018 Gold Coast CWG. Currently, she is top-ranked female table tennis player in India with 47th rank in the world. Sharat Kamal. Sharat Kamal is arguably the best professional table tennis player that India has ever produced. Current ranked at 30. He has won the senior national champion 9 times, breaking Kamlesh Mehta's record of 8 national champion medals. He is also the winner of US Table Tennis Men's Championship held at Grand Rapids, Michigan in July 2010 and won the gold medal at the 2006 Commonwealth Games in Melbourne. The 36-year-old peddler won 3 medals in 2018 Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast. Gold in men's team event with Anthony Amalraj, Harmeet Desai, Satya. Recently, the Indian government honored him with the 4th highest civilian award, Padma Shri.